Alright guys, welcome back. We are on the South Bank. This video is dedicated to the Barheim Key, and we'll see if we do something else afterwards or not, but right now that will be the sole focus. First thing, you need to do the flowering cactoid hunt to be able to talk to this woman here. And all of a sudden I'm wondering if I screwed something up or not. You know what, I might just have to run around for a little bit and then go back. I'll do a zone. There's actually a rare hunt here that I haven't gotten yet. I might just get off screen after we're done all of this, but you basically have to just stand in this area for like 5 minutes, probably closer to the beach, and if you don't kill anything off in 5 minutes after you enter here, he'll appear. I think his name's Greedon or something like that. It's a little crocodile looking guy. Not really a challenge at all, especially at the levels we're at right now, but I don't feel like wasting 5 minutes having it sit there. Okay, here we go. I was starting to worry I was doing something wrong. That awkward moment where you realize you killed it. The most bizarre turn of events ever. Apparently the cactoid is alive still. Or reborn or something bizarre like that. I don't know, I don't really talk cactoids, so... So there's two parts to the side quest. This part's the first part, which will open up the north bank here. Or are we on the north? Yeah, we're on the north bank. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it was just a different cactoid. Just happened to have a flower on his head. Perfect. I think I'm good for now, actually. So now we have access to the north. I'm pretty sure we don't need to go there just yet. We'll have to go check on our, I was gonna say prisoner, but I guess patient is the word I should be saying. Because she'll need some sea clam shells. She'll need something from Dantro. So I'll have to run all the way back to the outpost, and then she'll need something from the north bank, which is where things get slightly dangerous. Oopsies. Pretty sure it's only 3 I need. I don't see any more. So. It's a pretty big waste of a couple crystals, but it's going to be a lot faster if I just warp back. I might run all the way through back, but so I think after this, she'll take the Great Serpent Skin, or whatever it is that I got from the Nidhogg hunt there. So despite the fact that I'm getting the key right now, I won't be entering the Barheim passage for quite some time. I kind of want my party to be in at least above the 25s, and 25s, maybe even in the 30s before I even think of attacking places like that. Because there's the Zertian Caverns, the Barheim passage, the second time we go is going to be full of powerful creatures. The Garamscythe Waterway is going to be full of powerful creatures. And well, those three also have Espers right now that are available to go fight. But that I can go and claim as well. But it's, I mean, the Esper fights, well, okay, I don't even know how you pronounce his name, Kukulane, maybe? But anyways, he's a level 2 Esper. He's quite difficult, even at this point in the game. Like, the two other level 1s that we can go and get are not, like, they can be difficult, but they can also be defeated with my current levels right now. The problem would be making it to them, because everything leading up to it's close to level 40. Come on. I know you're here. There we go. So I'm going to save now in case something goes incredibly wrong. Pump up my party here. I haven't actually saved in a couple of videos now. So I'll try fighting some of the wolves, we'll see what happens. I've got the nice thing about the guns, and what makes the guns so useful in addition to the fact that they ignore defense, is the fact that you can get at least 5 of the elements. I gotta word this better. 5 different elemental ammos. So I've got 2 right now. Because I've got Aqua Fire and Worm Fire. I can also get Wind Slicer and some kind of, I think it's Mud Shot or something like that. But those are Wind and Earth. I forget why I thought it was 5. I think I'm missing an element here. But the nice thing about it is Water, Wind, and Earth are hard to get spells for. You can get, Arrow and Aeroga from the Wind class, but it's a lot more difficult. There's no Earth magic whatsoever. So these guys are level 25, and they're weak to water. So let's see. He's got the Vega. Okay, so we're gonna try our luck here, guys. I am not going to fight him. Ally with the lowest defense. Or no, enemy with the lowest defense. Sorry. Yeah, so as you can see, there are some dive talons that I'm not fighting. And unlike in the Estersand, I don't think they're green to start. Out quite well. I'm actually not noticing right now, but I should take a look and see how much experience I'm actually getting from all of this. 314. I guess that's an okay amount. I think there's just a few too many of them. I'm pretty sure this dino dude is not green as well. No. Yep, and he's chasing us. That is great. feel like Balthier is not going to last. Yeah. There we go. It was so close too. I have to get up there. And essentially this is my point right here, is that I'm struggling to beat a basic level 25 enemy. There's nothing special about any of the wolf enemies that you'll ever encounter in this game. Pretty much as basic as you can get. So the fact that I'm struggling to defeat some of them right now should kind of be, you know, just the perfect outlining of why I'm not attacking any of these areas just yet, and why I'm holding off on some of my hunts as well. He actually did not notice me there, which is good for me. Oh. Unfortunately, I think I saw a dive talent. I saw 2 dive talents. Oh, they are still green. Sweet. I do believe that those were the only 3 I needed. Yeah, because I don't see any more plants there either, so. Here's to hoping. And of course this guy's got to still be right here. Crap. That way on my right there, or the left side of the map, leads to the the Estersand, but it leads to an area that... Oh wow, I did make it through that entire thing. Sweet. It leads to an area where there's a kind of like a boss character. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's everything. So I got a little bit of training in while I was doing that, so that's not bad. 2 of my 3 characters got some levels. So now I have to wait. And by waiting, I'm pretty sure it just means I gotta zone over one more time. So I'm looking at the time and we're coming up on half an hour, which means it's not enough to start the Giza Plains Rains, which is where we're gonna be going next. So once I can actually get the Barheim Key, well, actually, I think I'll be doing 2 things in this video after I get the key. One is I'll actually walk into the Barheim Passage and walk up to the Gate Crystal. That way I just have to teleport there later when I'm ready, as opposed to running through all of this again. And then from there, I'll probably save myself a couple minutes and just warp back to the Estersand. And then I'm going to head all the way across through the 2 areas that I was just in. And if I was thinking ahead, I actually would have just kept going as opposed to turning around where I did. Because I think I was only like 1 or 2 screens away from the teleport crystal in the Mosphorian High Waste, which is where I'm going to end up going. So I can activate that and then not have to worry about that either. So when I want to go there, when I want to go back for anything, more training, what have you, it'll be ready. Well, that wasn't enough. Okay, well, you know what, guys? Guess what? We're going to the Mosphorian High Waste right now. I gotta kill some time. I can head back up there. And then, gate jump back, essentially. That'll be good times. I'm not gonna fight anything on the way this time. I'll just run right in there and run back. Part of the reason I go up here is there are some items that you can get a lot earlier here if you do it now, and I usually do a little bit of training in the Osman Plain, and I'm going to try and do some training while I'm there too. Sweet, I made it through again. But, so you can pick up things like the golden amulets early. And the one thing that I want to get, especially for Balthier, is I want to get the Thieves' Cuffs for him. And then what I'll do is I'll set him to enemy HP equals 100% steel. So that way every enemy he walks up to, when the party walks up to it, 2 of them will start attacking and he'll start stealing. So even though they start damaging him, it won't reset another action. So he'll still steal from them. And that'll just help me increase my item inventory. I was just kind of taking a look at seeing which way might be a little bit faster / less dangerous. I'm doing an amazing job at avoiding a lot of these guys though. The only thing that's targeted me is the dinosaur. That's gonna change right here, but it was good while it lasted, right guys? Oh, and there's a Slaven. Oh good, he's ignoring me. Yeah. Perfect. So there's another one of those glorious elemental creatures that I won't be dealing with anytime soon. Pretty sure I have to run this way. So at this point in the game, you can actually go and get the Zodiac Spear, which is the other point of coming here. I'm not going to be getting it this early. I'm going to wait till I actually am supposed to be passing through the silica wood and then branch off, but by no means do you need to wait, because you can hit the silica wood right now, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I know for a fact that you can. There we go. Spend a little bit of money grabbing those, and then can only buy 2 of those for now. I can always cast shell on myself anyways, so there we go, problem solved. Vaughn can take his. I haven't given anybody the Esper yet either. I haven't really decided how I want to distribute my Espers for this game, so So Thief's Cuffs. She's got a bangle for now, we'll switch that later. And a tourmaline ring, so I'll have to find some useful accessories for those two to justify not having them with golden amulets. And I won't get embroidered tippets for much later, which doubles your experience, which is fine with me. I don't really care that much about those. So hopefully this lovely lady is done healing. Perfect. I think you get the magic gloves if you give her the Great Serpentine skin. But I can't be 100% sure of that. So what I'm going to do here is I will run into the Barheim passage, activate that gate crystal, and then from there I'll probably end the video. We'll warp back to Dalmasca. Or Rabanastre, I should say, more appropriately. Technically, we're in Dalmasca, so. And then from there, we will head to the Giza Plains Rains and kind of start some storyline stuff. So that is everything that's required to get the Barheim Key. A little bit of a side quest, but really not anything that you can't handle at this point of the game. And you can't cross the river there until you get to this point in the game. So you don't really have to worry about being at level 5 or 6 when those level 20 whatevers are coming at you. As you saw, I wasn't exactly at a good level for fighting them, and I'm really only 4 levels below what they're supposedly at, so. Have access to the sealed off area. So this is just a little before the where the boss fight was. Everything in this part of the why is he... Oh, he's probably confused. Wondering why his health wasn't at 100%. So, everything at this point is still at its original levels when you came through here, so these guys are at 8. So in addition to the Zodiac Spear, there's another actually really good item that you can potentially get. I actually have a little bit better of a chance at getting it now that I have the Thief... My goodness, I am sorry guys. Thief's Cuffs. Should not be struggling that much. It involves triggering a rare game and then stealing from it, but it's pretty powerful. And in case you're thinking back wondering why wasn't this crystal activated before when I passed through the first time, well, it was just a regular blue crystal. It turns into an orange crystal after you actually get here, like after you open it again. So that is that. We will head back to Rabanaster so we can start the next video. I'm not going to show you how to get the Deathbringer. I may come and get it after I kind of train up a little bit. Like I said, once I hit level 30 and I start going through these areas, by all means I'll grab the Deathbringer. I believe it's a sword with a 90 attack power, so that would put Bosch's 59 to shame right now. Not a whole lot to worry about leveling up wise. I am, however, gonna get this. I'm actually going to wait it out to get my last channeling, so that way she's only using 70% of the required MP. So you can see these two are pretty useful. Gain MP after taking damage, gain MP after dealing damage. I think this one is Headsman, Headsman's up here. Gain MP after defeating a foe. And then I think there's two up here. Warmage is gain MP after dealing magic damage, and I feel like this one is gaining MP after taking magic damage. But both of these two are so useless that I never really bother opening this up till much, much later in the game. I'll give him last stand right now. So basically, the goal, because I got a few minutes left in this video, is Fran, who hasn't even started in her augment section, and Penelo are basically, because I'm not going to be using them much, and I mean Penelo's got some armors here, Vaughn and Fran should have a few armors here and there, enough that they can stay somewhat updated. But they will basically just be working this entire augment section. So basically from here to here, this entire little grid. There's still a quickening left too. That's okay, I'll give it to Penelo maybe. The only reason Fran hasn't started working on it is because I was going to get her to learn this and then learn this quickening, so I don't have to get a useful character to burn all this MP all the way up here. So that's the plan with those three, and hopefully they'll power up a little bit, especially in the HP department, so they'll be, 700 above what their level would normally be, and that'll make it a little easier to level up with as well. I don't know what I'm going to do with these two, but Balthier was going to start stealing from pretty much everything he comes across. Matter of fact, let's set up that gambit right now, because I don't use first aid. Foe HP 100%. Steal. So this will make sure he steals from everything as soon as he walks by it. This will make sure that he attacks flying foes because he's got a gun, and then anything else that's left will get this. I can use ally any now because I took Bosch's, or not Bosch's, Balthier's stone away there. Stone. I feel like that should be prioritized there. There we go. So I'm going to save it here because I'm actually going to call it a night for tonight. I've gone through quite a few. I basically recorded from the beginning of the sand seas there to now in one sitting. Well, not one sitting, but 1 day's worth. I have taken some breaks in between because, you know, that's kind of healthy and whatnot. But yeah, so I think I'm good for right now. I will take this up in a day or two. My time. Hopefully this will be uploaded in a day or two in your time. And I hope you join me for what will be our trek into the Giza Rains. Until then, Sharby is out.